Hi, I'm Jill Heimiller. I am an ex-food addict, sugar addict. I was from age 12 till in my 30s. I was completely obsessed with sugar and not eating food. And then I didn't realize at the time, but I was craving sugar because I was not eating enough food. Your brain craves sugar. And so it led to me spending lots and lots of money on sugar, candy, chocolates. It ended up becoming a pattern of the same stuff, but like different amounts of each thing each day. Anyway, it took me probably as long. I think in high school I started my journey to recovery, meeting with the school counselor and discovering I had depression and anxiety and kind of working through that. And it wasn't until I learned why I was craving sugar and why I became a food addict versus a alcoholic or a drug user or a compulsive exerciser or something else. And so it was really diving in that I learned why I gravitated towards this and how to overcome it. And so, what I realized during this time, let me back up. So, during this whole period, starting at age, I would say 15, when I started meeting with this school counselor who helped me kind of start branching out into other therapies. I continued through college and after college, but it was really during my master's degree of college in human nutrition when I was studying to become a dietitian and help people who had food obsession that I learned how to fuel my body. And so it is still something on my mind, like calories and food, but it's nothing like it used to be. I don't count calories all day. I don't think about it. I'm not like, oh, I can't have that. I've developed a different way of eating. And so now I eat when I'm hungry. I stop when I'm full. Sometimes I have to remind myself to eat if I get too involved in something. But I have found a balance. And the way that I have found this sort of freedom from food obsession is through a balance. So I explored yoga and acupuncture, meditation, I did mindfulness, I did stress reduction classes, I did CBT and tapping. I feel like I've done it all. And what I want to do now is to share that with you. So people ask me, well, what do you do for work? And I say, well, I'm a dietitian. And I had a client actually who I was working with, and he's like, well, you're not a dietitian. He's like, you're more like a life consultant. And I was like, okay, I like that. Because what I do is I talk with you about food or about whatever is going on in your life that you need help with. So if you need to lose weight, it likely comes back to food of why you can't eat better. And we look at that, and maybe it is an emotional tie and something we have to work through, or maybe it's a matter of meal prep and not knowing how to, eat healthily. So we do look at your diet, we look at exercise and movement. And it doesn't mean you have to become a marathon runner. We look at your work life balance, your stress, and really the whole picture. If you're in a bad relationship, you might find that you gravitate towards eating more, and all these sorts of things. And so basically, what I do is I work with you as a whole person, not just nutrition. So, nutrition is a huge part. It helps you not have sugar cravings when you can learn how to eat right. And I'll never tell you not to eat something. It's how to eat it, what to have it with, or how to check the portions. So, my goal is to empower you as a woman and as a mom and as a person. And I want you to find happiness and balance. And so, myself as a life consultant, I am a dietitian. I act like a therapist. I'm not a licensed therapist. And I'll refer you to other things that I think might help you. But I've developed many programs that can help you to overcome your food obsession, your body image issues, your inability to focus on yourself and your happiness or your health. And so, really, I am like your cheerleader. I'm your accountability partner, and I'm there for you 24/7 when you need it. So, what I want to do is just share with you what I do. So, I offer one on one coaching where you and I meet like this through virtual means once a week, once a month. It depends on what's going on. And really, we work on a plan. And each time we check in, we work on like, well, what went well, what didn't go well. It's really a process of, we set the goal, we know what we need to achieve, but it's very fluid and you're going to go forwards and backwards. And the hard part is when you go backwards, of feeling like, oh, I don't want to tell Jill this, but I know I can because she's been there. And that's the difference. I have been where you are sitting. I have overcome things that are shameful and awful and things that you would never tell anyone, right? Because you feel guilt and you feel like it's unacceptable. But I get it on so many levels. So I am now a mom of 4 boys. I have my own business. I am trying to figure my life out as well. Like, it's not perfect and it's always changing and evolving, but I am here for you. And I'm really excited to hear your story and see how I can help you, find your next level happiness. So please reach out to me, message me. We can talk, for free, no charge. I do take health insurance. So your sessions might even be free for you if you choose to book them. So that is what I do, and I'm really excited, and I love what I do. So, see you soon.